Hi, this is Nick Hetcher with the ICA Network, and our name says it all. We are the Internet Customer Acquisition Network. Not only are we good at what we do, we are the only company in the world that does what we do, and our competitors are scratching their heads trying to figure out how we do it. And more particularly, how we do it at a price they can't even come close to touching. Let me share with you a story. It's hypothetical, but only in one sense because it actually takes place every day across America. In fact, across the world. In this scenario, there are two businesses. We'll call the first one OB and the second one SIB. And I'll come back to that in just a moment. Both businesses open their doors on the same day, and they each offer the exact same product or service. They each serve the same community. Let's just pretend that OB is on the north end of town and SIB is on the south end of town. The geographical location is unimportant because they both have an excellent location and the same customer base. In this scenario, they both do an outstanding job delivering their products or services to their customers. And in every sense of the word, they are first rate. Business OB begins doing all of those marketing things that have led to the success of every business in the world. Up, of course, until the rapidly changing technological environment we're going to talk about. Business OB contracts with, that big black and yellow book to buy space ad at $200, $300, $400, $500 a month and more. And Business OB has flyers printed up, postcards mailed, and purchases ads in the local newspaper. Nothing wrong with these venues. They are proven and they have worked for decades. But, and as every business owner knows, these methods of marketing don't come cheap, and they all tremendously impact negatively on the bottom line. Then there's the second business, SIB. This business does everything that Business OB does, except two things are very different. First, SIB spends far less on that big black and yellow book for advertising. And here's the big one. SIB turns to the Internet and fully embraces the marvelous and inexpensive world that technology provides. You see, SIB learned that the overwhelming majority of prospects and customers looking for the services provided by the owner are turning to the Internet when they want it, when they're ready to purchase. Plain and simple, that's the way it is. Business owners are struggling how to figure out how to tap into the low-cost ways that only the Internet can provide. So welcome to the ICA Network. It is our goal to make certain that your business doesn't become an OB, and now that means out of business, and that your business remains an SIB who prospers and thrives and probably someday buys Business OB because SIB means still in business. You're probably aware by now that the pendulum has completely swung in the opposite direction. What I'm talking about here is this. Your customers, your prospects, are in increasing numbers no longer turning to those big yellow books to find your business. They are now using the Internet. They're using the Internet from their laptops, from their PCs, and yes, even from their smartphones. Web 3.0 is here, and you need to be a part of it. And more importantly, involved in this dramatic shift in the way people look for information. Specifically, look for businesses like yours. There are lots of studies on this topic, and they all point to one thing. It's estimated that 70% or more of people who are interested in finding a business in any given community, whether they live in that community or plan on visiting that community, are using the Internet. One study puts that figure at just over 80%. It's amazing. In fact, and this is mind-boggling, so please pay very close attention to what I'm about to share with you. The major search engines all report that the overwhelming majority of their daily searches are for local businesses. This is unbelievably huge. It amounts to millions and millions of searches every day. Our company, the ICA Network, specializes in this field, and we're very good at what we do. In fact, we guarantee our clients, hopefully that's you, to appear on the first page organic results. Those are the natural results, meaning it's not pay-per-click, at Google and other major search engines. But Google, being the biggest one by far, is our guarantee. Sometimes, not always, it can take up to 60 days to get you there, but we will get you there. And once you are there, the last thing you want to do is get bumped out of that position. And that's why we only work with and guarantee our results for one customer per business category per market area. You see, it simply wouldn't be fair for you as a client if we took on a direct competitor of yours and also put them on that first page too, right? Listen, like any high-tech company, we do have competitors, but know this: no one does what we do, and at anywhere near the bargain price we make this service available to you at. And while I'm on the subject of cost, if you currently are advertising in one or more of those big yellow books, I think it's important for you to realize this: the cost of our service is no doubt less than what you are currently paying for any space ad in any of those yellow directories. And I think it's critical that you understand that the work we do is not automated in any way. Every client and account we work with and do our magic for is all done by hand by our staff who know how to think and do it right every time. Do it wrong and you get booted off, forever possibly. The search engines don't like any kind of auto-submission software, or for that matter, repetitive attempts. We use a methodical 21-point approach, all done by a real, live, thinking, highly trained human being. We're very proud of our staff and the excellent work they do. And we perform these remarkable services for our clients in every English-speaking country around the world. We're truly a global company. We are where the internet is, as well as our clients. Now, in case you may be thinking, well, I already have a high-ranking result for my business and my community, then maybe you need to understand something. As time goes by, you're very likely to lose that position. And no, it's not because of the work that we do. It's what happens in the marketplace when your competitors vie for that first page result. So, to avoid that happening with any of our clients, we work on every account every month to make certain that your rank is always there. It can be intense and, frankly, a little overwhelming for individual business owners to keep up on the ever-changing technological landscape. But that's what we do, and we do it for you without fail, on your behalf. And we do it every month, month after month. And one final comment, if I may, about your first page results guaranteed service, just in case you were wondering why it's so important. Well, I've already told you about the tremendous number of people turning to the web and not the phone book. So I think it's important for you to know this also. Because we all live in a crazy, busy world, we as consumers have become conditioned to look at, generally speaking, just the first page results. We just don't seem to find the time to review 2 or 10 or 100 pages of results when we do a search, right? I'm sure you'd agree. And there's something else at play, and it's all about credibility. The business owner who has the first page result in the mind's eye of the consumer, that business is far more likely to be a trusted source of goods or products or services being offered. Think of it as being sort of like doing business with a 5-star hotel versus a 1-star hotel or a 5-star restaurant. You get the idea why it's vital that you are listed on that first page. And that's exactly what we do for you, and we do it exceedingly well. And just for you in your category, in your town. But I'm not done yet. Not quite yet. I told you we are a Web 3.0 and in a big way. Here's what else we do for every single one of our clients, and we do it at no additional charge. Listen close. We're taking the net by storm. Don't get left out on this because we have the phone apps for everyone. It's amazing. You can give them away for your business or even personal use, family use, and just for fun. Got a Facebook page? Give your followers and friends your custom phone app. How cool is this? And here's the really neat part. Once your 6-page smartphone app is created for you, you'll receive a link to it to give to everyone. And when your prospects click on it to get it, they'll be given the option of opting in to receive text messages from you. This is enormously powerful. They don't even need to download the phone app to get the text messages from you. And you can, from your back office, send text messages as often as you want. I mean, as many times as you want. Not just monthly, but daily if you choose. This is amazing. Just imagine for a moment in your mind's eye, we have a built-in new platform, a new way of being in touch with your members, customers, friends, subscribers, whoever, as often as you want without using email. Did you know that 95% of all text messages are read within 5 minutes of receipt? True, it's amazing, and the smartphone industry continually gains percentage points over internet traffic every month. We even give you a QR code. That acronym stands for Quick Response, and you can resize it for your business cards or offline advertising, even for a storefront window. And smartphone users can just scan it with their phone and press Enter, and they immediately go to your phone app. This is the new Web 3.0, so don't be late to this party. This is a very exciting time, and I hope you'll join us and take full advantage of this remarkable opportunity to have your own smartphone app up and available for anyone to get from you. You also need to know that your smartphone app works on all smartphone platforms, including iPad, iPhone, and Androids. And, well, you name it. If it's a smartphone, the system recognizes the service and platform the smartphone uses and automatically adapts to that platform so your customers can simply and quickly install it. This is huge, folks. And through the back office, you can change your phone app anytime you want, as often as you want. Want to change your logo, your first page, or maybe the message on your first page? Type it in, press Submit. Want to change your contact information because you move or you change your phone number? Type it in, press Submit. It's that easy. Going on vacation? Want to tell your phone app customers you'll be away? Change your home page and let them know. A marvelous, marvelous communication tool and a beautiful custom phone app just for you, for business or personal use, or just for fun. Please get back to the independent rep who introduced us or visit their website and lock in your zip code and your marketing area before a competitor does. This is Nick Hatcher saying thank you from all of us at the ICA Network and hoping we'll be doing exclusive business with you real soon.